I take it Gwendis found you, and I assume that you dealt with Riz Al Jul. Then we are ready. A forgotten tumble of ruins in the desolate Lokrata Hills. I found a trap door that should grant us access to the chambers beneath, but it's locked tight. Look around for a way to open the trap door, and I'll meet you at the west. I advise caution, my friend. As with Riz Al Jul and Camp Tamrith, I have a feeling that the enemy remains at least one. Of course, it isn't as though we're trying to save Rivenspire or anything, now is it? Lorea was a sweet young woman, committed to her family, and her father gave her command of a portion, as he did with Riz Al Jul. She's been active in the north and east, creating blood fiends and causing chaos. When you restored my missing memories, I recalled that the Aeliad manuscript mentioned two ancient outposts, the Doom Crag and a place in the hills to the east. I'm not sure, but there must be something here that we need. Why else would the two Aeliad... Over here. Did you find anything that might help us? Way ahead. Can it be? What is? A veil has been cast upon these ruins. It's just as I expected. Lorea knew I'd come here and has placed an obstacle in our way. As I feared, the delay caused by my missing memories allowed Montclair to reach this. Lorea has placed a veil upon these ruins. It's a simple illusion spell that she amplified using the power of the Lightless Remnant. It hides the true topography and makes us see it. When we push forward, Lorea's veil is far from perfect, and she made it specifically to hinder me and my vampiric charges. She wasn't expecting... The veil hid this gauntlet of traps from us. We need to move through this area with caution. This way. With the veil torn, I can see a way up over there. We need to clear this portion of the veil so that we can move forward. Whenever you are, my friend. I just hope that there are a sufficient number of tears for you to rip apart. I'd hate to... Hopefully that's the last of the veil. Let's see if we can get through that door now. Well done, my friend. I'll meet you on the other side. I think what we're looking for is just beyond this chamber. This must be what we're looking for. Amazing. It's as though it has been waiting for us all of this time. I wonder, is this book real, or just another of Lorrea's illusions? Remarkable. It appears to be an intact vault. This is all about the remnant of light, before it became corrupted. It mentions that the remnant requires a... That seems likely. Between the relic's magic and the vampiric abilities I inadvertently provided, Montclair has become more powerful than I expected. The book also says that if we break the vessel, we break the relic. Well, my friend, it appears that the book is real and not part of Lorrea's illusion. I believe it will be of great help. I believe so, yes. I have much more reading to do. Well, while I continue my research, you should head to North Point. Gwendis caught wind of Lorrea in that area, and I had her direct Durell and Tamrith to take their troops north. Baron Dorrell considers North Point to be his seat of power. He has a number of holdings there, including a lucrative maritime endeavor. It makes sense. Gwendis reported that North Point has been sealed. I fear Montclair already controls the city. I expect that Baron Dorrell and his troops will have found a good vantage point outside the city. Very well. Ask your questions, and then I expect you to make your way to... Finished? I have only just begun, and I certainly won't make any progress while we stand here and continue to As far as I can tell, no one other than Riz Al Ghul and Lorrea have seen Montclair since the events at Doomcrag a few weeks ago. Certain? No. But her hand was definite.
There is no choice in the matter. The constable says we need your wagon and your horse.
But what will I do? If I can't haul grain, I can't make any coin. My family will starve.
Have you forgotten? You do want us to keep your family safe, do you not? I suggest you close your mouth.
What in oblivion do you want? Unless you can haul it yourself, don't tell me you have a load of grain that needs to be ground at them. Look, I don't know you, and I don't need you meddling in my personal affairs.
Welcome to Fell's Run. Normally, we'd welcome you with open arms and throw a feast, but not this year. We had a terrible... She caught you out at the edge of town, eh? She feels betrayed, I know. I hope someday she understands. The last thing I wanted to do was hurt her. My wife and... My wife? Oh, she doesn't exactly know. Well, she's been sick. Yes, she's sick. Hasn't left the house for days. Poor thing. Yes, I should actually... I think perhaps it's best if you go ahead and close up the shop early today, Lady Mondori. In fact, why don't you go ahead and do that now?
Yes, Constable Gavendir. I'll close up right away. Just... Oh, hello there. You must be new in town. I'm sorry, but the jewelry shop is closed for I think he's worried about security. Yes, with the rumors of bandits robbing people on the road. Strange? No, nothing. Nothing at all. Why would...
No, I'm not coming. No, I'm not. Don't even ask. I'll come back, but only when Gaylord says it's safe. Gaylord is my friend. He looks after me since my parents died. Gaylord said it isn't safe in town. No. Gaylord went to meet the constable in the constable's new house. Just there, to the south.
Oh, my head is pounding. 3 loaves of bread and I'm still foggy. I don't care what happened. Hostages? I knew those bastards were up to something. Damn. Constable Gavendian. Well, I bought this sleeping draft so I could sleep off this headache, but I guess I won't.
Look, I have just about Oh, sorry. I thought you were that lecherous bailiff again. Gall and pox, of course not. I'm a barmaid, not a strumpet. Besides, I know his type. What, from looking at my bottom? If I knew how to make him...
I do not understand why this inn is so popular. She was. I mean, of course she was, why wouldn't she? She may have been a little intimidated by my good looks and natural. You have quite a figure for a dirty peasant. What a wonderful spirit you have. Normally someone like yourself would be beneath me. But today, I feel like taking a chance. What do you say? Suddenly, I don't feel so well.
Now that my skull's stopped pounding, I'm ready to crack someone else's. Did you find anything in that Redguard's room? All right, we've got to go get them. That's the most important thing. Did you find anything to explain why Gavendian went to all this? Then maybe I should stay here and rouse the bailiff. My head's clear, but my legs are still wobbly. You... This is never going to end, is it?
Praise the Eight! Did you kick that stupid thug's teeth in? You didn't know? That's why they were holding us. Gavendian was waiting for Loraviv Mondori's big... Hours ago, that thug Bullzog was actually going to execute us if he didn't hear from that crooked constable soon. You really came just in time. We should hurry into town and see if we can't stop Gavendian.
Damn bastard Gavendian! Did it all for the jewels, and got away with it too! Yeah, he got me good. I'll survive, but he cut Laura... I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe we can't let that maggot-eating bastard Gavendian get away with this. Old Sagabar wasn't so tough after he got into the stocks. He told me where Gavendian went, where their king... What I want to do is go after Gavendian myself. But that's not gonna happen anytime soon, and I don't want him to...
Come after me, and they always die.
Sagabar and I were just making bets on whether you'd return. Looks like Sagabar's a two-time loser. Thank you. I suppose it will do little to console young Reuben, but...
Please, do not strike me. Yes, I admit I was with them, and I admit that I did bad things. Well, as you can see, they did not like that. They say Yours is truly a generous spirit to release me from this dark place, but I would be most ungrateful. My misdeeds were not only connected with the Bitter Hand, they were also entwined with another. She is not far. She is in Fell's Run. Her name is... As the mud is my mother, I will return your generosity string. Thank you. I will see you again.
Nice of you to finally join us. Those damn Montclairs have locked me out of my own city. If any of my people have been hurt, I'll kill Montclair and his daughter. You know how to get things done. Join up with Scordo and help him find a way into the city. I'll keep the troops on alert and ready to move on your signal. Reports indicate that Baron Montclair hasn't been seen in weeks, though this mess has his fingerprints all over it. His daughter Larea, on the other hand, isn't afraid. Prior to her mother's illness, she was a charming young woman, a real magic-using prodigy. Now it's like she's been replaced by a dark seducer. Men and women will do anything to please her. I sent Scordo and a small group to establish a secure base among the farmhouses outside the city. He's supposed to find a way into North Point and then send us a signal. Since then, Countess Tamrith went with him. Against my better judgment, I might add. And that fancy knight Darien decided to tag along. He's gotten rather friendly. North Point is an important trading center, with many House Dorel holdings. Whoever controls the city controls the north. My son, Alec, was in charge while I was at Shornhelm. If he's still alive, he must be somewhere inside the city.
You walked into the wrong farmhouse, Montclair! Well, kiss a troll and call me Pumpkin. I know you from Shornhelm. Did Baron... It's a disguise. What's wrong? Don't you like it? Is my helmet on crooked or something? No idea. He went to scout around and hasn't come back yet. So far, we've learned the patrol's outside. I suggested busting a hole in the wall, but the Countess decided we should save that as a last resort. Daring...
Do your worst, lackey to a foreign crown. I won't tell you anything. Well, I guess that would be all right. I am a guard of the First Order, a member of the Blood Talon Cloaks of House Montclair. Why could that possibly matter? Really? Your beloved Countess would never stand for that. You're bluffing. You're the one? You killed Rizal Jul? I'm just a guard. The officers know what's going on, but they never tell us anything.
Can you believe it? The officers won't tell us a thing. We're not even allowed in the city.
I was wondering when you were gonna show up. Want a bite? Reconnaissance, but keep your voice down. No need to wake the good captain. And know what I learned? There's not a single guard in North Point. Not a one.
Lorea ordered them. Isn't that enough? I was fairly proud of that bit of espionage. But you're right, there's more. The good captain here let slip that there's a smuggler's tunnel. Leads right into the heart of the city. It's our best option for getting inside.
My, Sir Darian. That was impressive. But when it comes to smugglers' tunnels, I think there's a thing or two I can teach. I must say, Darian certainly has a way with the ladies. That's not how I'd go about extracting information from the enemy, but I can't fault his results. Well, the smugglers who used the tunnels installed a gate. Gives them a monopoly on the black market in North Point. The tunnel will get us into the city, if we can get past the locked gate. The smuggler boss is a tough pirate. Goes by the name of Lagra. If anyone has a key, it's her. But the Montclairs attack any boats that approach the city. There are wrecks up and down the coast. If Lagra's still alive, that's where we'll find her.
What do you think you're doing on my ship? Do you know what I did to the last stowaway I found? Well, the last time I looked, my hold didn't lead into the city. Wait a moment. My key! If you're one of those Montclair bastards, I won't go down without a fight. Now, well, you're a tough one, aren't you? All right, we'll do it your way. I was coming back to get my key. I need to get into North Point myself, rescue my gang. Why should I let you have the key when I have my own needs to consider? At the moment, all I care about is the safety of my gang. They were inside when the city fell.
I'll take you to where the others are waiting.
I'm not interested in news.
Tell me you found something good, hero. It's not like the fate of Rivenspire. Right then, let's go see what Lorea's doing in there. But brace yourself. North Point. It just feels empty. I sense life in there, but it's faint. Barely. His lordship, the Baron over there, wants us to head inside, see what's going on, and secure the area. He wants us to be slow and careful so as not to damage his precious. I need to let Verandus know what's going on. In the meantime, talk to Scordo.
So it's just us mortals from here on in? It's fine with me. I don't mind admitting that the idea of friendly vampires kinda creeps me out. North Point was my home for the last few years, so I know the place pretty well. Never snuck in through a smuggler's tunnel, though. That's gonna be a new experience. We need to sneak in slowly, one at a time. Wandering around as a group would just be inviting trouble. The tunnel is supposed to lead through the... blood fiends. Anyway, this place is too small for our needs. Let's keep looking. Clear. Go on. Go find the rest of our assault team. I'll have this place all cozy-like in no time. Because you're gonna go back out there and let them know where we are. And see if you can figure out where Lorrea is hiding while you're at it. I'll get the place settled and make sure we don't attract any unwanted visitors. Watch your arse out there. I mean, did you see all the vampires and blood fiends? Oh, you better hurry. We don't want to leave his lordship and her ladyship alone.
Have at
foul creatures! Well, that's never happened before. Look out! Behind you! I lost track of the Baron and the Countess when I heard the innkeeper scream, but I was too late. He gave me the key to the inn before he died. I think he tried to tell me something, but I couldn't make it out. Be on your guard. Here comes more of those monsters. Thanks for rescuing me. Just so you know, this isn't a usual occurrence. Oh, who am I kidding? This happens to me all the time. Can I assume the house you emerged from is our safe location?
Letting a noblewoman wander alone through a city full of vampires and blood fiends. What was Scordo? RK guides our way as usual. Are they? May the light watch over them. Praise RK.
Alec, where can you be? Oh, there you are. I thought my son might be hiding here, in his office. Alec and I haven't always seen eye to eye, and he's made no effort to hide his feelings about me in his journal. He does mention the arrival of Lady Lorraine Manor. I know it well. Try not to let the blood fiends suffer when you kill them. They were the citizens of Northport once.
Smearing me with your creams. Oh.
He started turning people into
More blood fiends? I hate this. Just give me something to hit already. But it does sound like your son betrayed North Point, Baron.
It's the Remnant. It put Alec under her spell. I'm surprised he was even able to write in his journal. Maybe that was his way of warning us.
The Baron was just filling us in on what was written in his son's journal. Spell or no, Alec has a lot to answer for. First, we need to find out if anyone survived Lorea's private party. The Countess heard noises coming from the inn. It's not much to go on, but at least it's a place to start look. Part of me wants to find Lorea in there. Then we can put a blade through her and be done with this business. But I really hope the townsfolk have crap. So Darien accomplished something useful after all. Go upstairs and get that key. Funny thing, Darien was scratched and battered, claimed the blood fiends bit him. But the Countess didn't find his...
Darien can't talk right now. I gave him something to relieve his pain, and to quiet the end of my staff. Right to the side of his head. Best way to quickly quiet a delirious soldier. He was making enough noise to give away our presence. A key? Yes. He was holding on to it rather tight. RK provides. Bless us all. I heard sounds coming from the inn.
Head to the inn. We can discuss. People like this. Let's check upstairs. Someone must have survived this nightmare.
Be silent. We don't want them to hear us. Be silent. Whoever or whatever you may be, I advise you to go away and leave us alone. These people are under my protection, and I will not allow you to harm. I believe we are perfectly safe up here. Thank you all the same. Now go away. You have more than enough victims to suit. That's just what I'd expect one of Lorea's minions to say. Now leave us alone.
You, in the attic. I am Allard, Baron of House Dorel, and I swear you will be safe in my hands.
It's good to see you're still alive, my old friend.
And you as well. But tell me, is Alec hiding up there?
I'm sorry to say, but no. It's good to see Baron Allard again. He's like a brother to me. When Lorea sealed the city and began turning people into blood fiends, I used my sword to cut a path to this inn and led as many... Quite a few, and there are more hiding around the city, protected by members of the North Point Guard. I gave the order It started innocently enough. She had Lord Alec call a gathering at the square. Then she addressed the crowd, saying how the blessing of Montclair would soon be upon us. A spell, perhaps? I'm not really sure. She made some strange gestures and spoke a few arcane words. Then it was as if a wave of power flowed out. Lady Lorea has taken Dorel Manor as her own. But I have a key. Take it. Save as many of our people as you can. And be aware that Lord Alec is still with her. He was a...
All the nobles of... Someone new. How exciting. Oh, I know you. You're just in time for our grand celebration. We're celebrating the new and better life that will soon be ours. Careful, friend. That's the lovely Lady Lorea you've just insulted. Probably, but it's not what you think. We freely accepted the will. My lady is upstairs. I'm sure she'd love to meet you. And when she tells you about her blood... Fellow nobles, the glorious blessing of Lady Lorea is almost upon us.
I can take your pain away. I can... Well. You're not at all what I was expecting. Let me take a look at you. So you're the one who dispatched my father's pet Argonian. Well done, by the way. Well done. Isn't it fascinating? You want to strike me, but your weapon hangs loosely at your side. I wonder why that is. Oh, I know. It's you believe the nobles are in danger? You want to save them? How sweet. They love me. They have given themselves to... You're trying to resist me? Oh, what sport we shall have. But first, I have duties to perform. Come.
You need to resist her, my friend. You must break free of her spell before all is lost. Just as in Locrata, Rhea has cast the veil. Veil is a powerful illusion. Entered the veil. Now find Lorrea and finish this.
Mirandus once again ruins me. I guess I'll just have to destroy you now. But I can always. You hate me, don't you? Why does everyone hate me? See how then you share their life
Lorrea. I had hoped to save Lorrea from this fate, or else I should have been the one to. Lorrea gathered the nobles here, played with them, forced them to love her. It was the closest she could get to real happiness since the loss. Your perceptions are excellent. She used this veil in two ways, to hide herself and to overwhelm your senses with illusion. With Lorea's death, the power of the veil fades. As soon as it dissipates, the nobles will appear.
What? Curse my life. Lorrea Montclair? Yes, she arrived here. She said she was... I need to get outside. Of course. People, listen to me. Let's head outside and make sure the rest of the city...
In the name of High King Emmerich, and in accordance with the laws of the land, I hereby order the arrest of Alec Dorel for treason and the death of his kinsman.
But father, it wasn't my fault.
You allowed an enemy into our city, into our home. Dozens fell to these monsters because you couldn't ignore a pretty face.
I never meant for anyone to get hurt. I'm not even sure what happened. Lorrea said she wanted to help, and... I'm sorry.
Apologies won't bring our people back. It won't return honor to our family name. Guards! Take Alec away. You are dead to me, Alec. Dead to me.
I'm sorry I disappointed you.
You may not believe this, but that wasn't how I wanted our reunion. I left Alec in charge. The safety of North Point was his responsibility. Someone has to answer for the deaths he caused. Lorrea paid, and for that I thank you. But Alec wasn't under a spell when he welcomed her into North Point. That Shrouded Pass? That means Montclair is in the Doomcrag. Then the time has come to strike down the traitor and restore peace to our shores. It has been a grueling day. Restock and rest. We'll begin the march to the Doomcrag. Then the time has come to meet Count Ravenwatch at the base of the Doomcrag. Head for the Shrouded Pass.
She needs some hope, some reason to live. Our farm.
You'll hear our story repeated around Rivenspire, I expect. The road's just until the next disaster befalls us. Marion, thank you for even considering this. Look for us in Shorn. Bitter-hand bandits. Bitter bastards, more. He's living the good life as a merchant in Eastmarch. We used to... Funny name for a dreadful place, isn't it? It's one of those... Story goes that there was an orc warrior, long ago, that came through the region...
Keep your voice down. No, we're not married. We've been together for years, but... I can...
Oh, bad news. Has something happened to my wife? To poor Nadafa? Yes, you're right.
Oh, stupid lighthouse. My shoes? Oh, let me think. I was walking the mace of Dormouse, someone or another. It belongs to my wife. She'll kill me if I lost it. Can you find the mace?
I am so doomed. And it feels like there's a dozen horses dancing the wood elf frolic directly behind my left eye.
It's a family heirloom. Been in my lovely Frederick's family for generations. Oh, you know the one. The one that rips away your confidence and your dignity and leaves you down. Why are you so interested in my bloody shoe? You ask more questions than a...
Is there something I can do for you? Of course not. Do I look like a monster to you? Let me guess. You met my drunken waste of a husband. He lost the mace of Dumont Belland? Again? And tried to blame a hagraven? I found him last night, drunk as a naked Nord and refusing to listen to a word. Parkier probably dropped it near the river. It's not that far. Just head to... And a remarkable pedigree as well. My ancestor, Dumont Belland.
My friend! How good... My wife? You met the lovely Frederick? Ah, yes. I was trying to smash a few... These don't look like my shoes.
There's my brave boy.
I'm not selling anything, friend. You'll have to... It's about time. I haven't heard anything from that slippery lizard in weeks. Ha! She's getting out of the bandit business? That's really courageous of her. To tell you the truth, I don't know. Where would I go? What would I do? Maybe I could...
Not sure what's more surprising. Shows bones you did it.
This timber does not... This timber does not...
It is good to see you, my generous friend. She did. That is... You have cleared away the weeds so that I may set down... No. For many years.
Yes, I am.
No matter the troubles.